Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a day trading stocks tutorial using our BIAS indicator, breakout intelligent trading signals. That is for the signals, as it says. We're using the heat map for confirmation, and we're going to use the manager to manage the trade. So this is Twitter, one day in the life of Twitter, and we're going to talk about those shorts, those signals and everything else. But the first thing I want to do is, when you're day trading stocks, just go back to the previous day or two, no longer, and look at those lows. Identify those lows. Is there a small range that would act as support or resistance or something like that? A danger zone, something that we don't want to go long into or short into. So I've identified this low here, this low here, join them up together. I've got a nice zone there that I want to make sure that I'm not in danger. So let's go back to this day in Twitter, very recently. Okay, so just really interested in this particular day because it's just any old day, but we want to look at there. So we get the gap down, and we gap down into what we call that support zone that we've just put on there. So that's normal. It finds support, but then it pushes down through, pushes back up against it. Then we get our first BIAS signal. So BIAS really looks at volume and price action. So you'll see there's different colored candles there. And what we're looking for is an increase in volume, but a contraction in price action. So it looks over the last 20 candles and looks at the ranges of those candles and works out the average range. And we need to be smaller or equal to the average of the range of the last 20 candles. So it's it's a contraction, but we've got an increase in volume. So we can measure that volume from candle to candle. A cyan candle, for example, which is the candle before, is a down candle. But then we have a red candle, a down candle, but more volume than that previous candle. So it says, hey, do you know what? This is a contraction in price action. It's an increase in volume. It's ready to pop. We then print the stop loss and the entry, 36.47, 36.79. We have targets in the cyan dots 1, the yellow lines 2, and then 3, and then 4. So we've got 4 targets if you want to just go for that target. To confirm this, we look at the BIAS Depth HeatMap. So this is on day trading. And what it does, it looks up at 6 different time frames. So it's got that confirmation, if you like. And if you have a look, when we get this short signal here on the bits, all 6 time frames are red, all bearish. That's your confirmation. So signal, confirmation, your entry we print, okay, and then it's about managing it. And we're using the manager, which is this ribbon here. So as long as that remains red, we're staying into this trade. So what we want to look for is those continuation trades. So we've got other bit signals coming in where we can add to our position just here. So, but even if we miss the first one, we've got another signal here at 36.37, really tight there. And then even the one after has even more volume, but again, it's a contraction in price action, and we push down through there. We come back up to test here. One of the things that the manager does here, look, you see the blue dots underneath, that's lower than average volume. So that pullback against that main move of the day is a natural occurrence. It's normal behavior. And then when we have that behavior with lower than average volume, there's not too much to worry about. And the manager's saying, stay in. The ribbon is red. The pullback is on lower than average volume. Just relax, let it run out. And as you can see, went all the way down. And basically into the close. You never carry any of these trades over. So in reality, we the first trade of the day is the trade. Yeah, we can add to that position on some of these, and then the manager takes us all the way into the close, So the entry was at 36.47. You know, the lows was as far as 35.40 there. When we pull back up against lower than average volumes, we're not really going to panic. So great day trading, and we can continue to trade those. So, you know, in reality, what we're looking for is two ways to manage it: using the manager to try and extend those profits and maximize the profits by not panicking, or we can just go by the targets. So we get the first signal here. Target 4 is at 35.83. It does hit 35.83 here. Never takes the stop out. Good trade. The next trade, the fourth target is at 36.01. That hits as well. So you could piecemeal these together. You could go short at this point, add more at this point, and then take profits at the targets. If you choose to take profit at target 3, the magenta line every time, that's fine. When this, you know, say you add, let's just make it really simple. You've got one short here, one short here, one short here. When each one reaches target 3, you just take the profit for that one short, and you can just start to accumulate. Now, one of the things that we always look for is we look for signals. To be honest, if I've got 3 signals all in a row like this, I'd probably add to it, but then that's it. Let it run for the rest of the day. You're always going to get that mid-session pullback, which we did, but it was lower than average volume. The manager sort of kept us in on both of these pullbacks here, and then we had the big push down into that last hour, the crazy hour, and you know, those were, you know, target falls hit just about on everything really. Even this signal here, the third signal, target 4 was at 35.54. It was hit at this point here. So, you know, what we're looking for is those breakouts during the day, breakout intelligence trading signals. We're looking for those confirmations, and then we're looking to manage those trades to maximize the profits, really into those target levels that we give with the bits trading indicator. Remember, it's a contraction in price action and an increase in volume. It's like a squeeze ready to pop, whether it's long or short. You know, this is the Think or Swim version. It's available for lots of other platforms, and just check out the links below the video for all of those. I'm going to put the links in for the bits, the heat map, and the manager, because combined together, this is what we need. We need signal, confirmation, entry, trade management. Every single trading strategy should have those elements, because anything can generate a signal, but we need to confirm that signal. We need an entry, and then we need to manage it. So hopefully that helps. Speak to you all really soon.